going on, guys? So I'm gonna shoot another brew day video. The first one I did, I don't think I quite knew how to export video. It was a long method. My computer was broken, so I had to use someone else's. So they didn't have the editing software and stuff. So, but anyways, so we're gonna do another brew day video. One thing different, or it's gonna be somewhat similar to that first video I put up, but it is gonna be a double batch day again. I'm actually doing 15 gallons of the same recipe. I'm doing an amber ale. I'm going to do 5 gallons, a 5-gallon batch first, followed up by a 15 or a 10-gallon batch. So I've never actually done a 10-gallon batch before. I've only done one double brew day. So it's going to be interesting for sure. I got that immersion chiller hooked up. I did a test run with it. Works great. So that's really the only new piece of equipment I got. But yeah, just putting the mash tun together. About to preheat this baby. Got my strike waters up to 125, so it's a little bit while to go. But all right. Well, I'll just kind of film the process of a brew day. All right, guys. All right. So just doughed in the grain, 7 pounds of 2-row, 1 pound of biscuit, malt, and 1 pound of crystal 60s for my grain bill here. I actually have to go back to the brew store. I forgot a pound or an ounce of hops, so I'm running a little hot here. I'm shooting for 154 for a mash temp, and I'm shooting at 156. So just stir this up a little bit. It's been mashing for an hour, held temp well. Now we're going to start to Vorlock, create a bed, kind of like a natural filter here for the grains. I like the color, definitely a amber color. So I like to go kind of medium fast on the first couple. My mill, I have a barley crusher that I haven't, it's just at the factory settings, and it really does fine crush, maybe a little too fine. I don't know. I'm going to eventually kind of adjust that, but for right now I kind of know what my efficiency is with it, so I haven't messed with it. Yeah, it's even coming out a lot clearer. That's a pretty dark beer. I wonder if I should have used Crystal 40 instead of Crystal 60. But it is the first run. These first runs are always a little darker. I mean, this is really strong sugar content since it's the first. But all right, well, I'm going to do that a couple more times. We'll start have my strike water heating up right now. By the time I'm done Vorloff, it should be at temperature to mash out. I do a double batch sparge. So once I get all these runnings off into the boil kettle, I'll take a measurement. I expect it'll probably be about 2 gallons. I'll probably collect 2 gallons. So then I'm anticipating that. So I have 4 gallons heated up. So my grains, kept in about 1.5 gallons of water through absorption. So, all right. Well, I'm going to do a couple more batch sparges, and we'll come back when we're draining into the kettle. All right. So we're at a boil here. I have usually at this time, if I was doing a normal just 5-gallon batch, I'd have this thing totally cleaned up, put away. I wouldn't need this anymore because I'm boiling my wort. But since I'm doing 5 gallons and now I'm going to do a 10-gallon batch, my first 10-gallon batch too, by the way. I'm heating up the strike water right now. I'm not exactly sure how hot it is. It shouldn't be too hot, but
what's that?
Inch it
Up?
Yeah.
Is this one hot? Up top?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
You stand on the base.
Just give it a good little rock. It's fine. It's not going to fall off.
Yeah, it didn't fall off last
But I have
time.
to. No, I broke the line last time.
Yeah, I know you did.
That was different, though.
I'm sure it was. I didn't fucking build this thing. Alright, it's up.
Alright, so I just got my wort. Oh, I'm talking to the camera. Just got the wort chilled down. And I'm going to show you guys the wort chiller here in a minute. For the 10-gallon batch, I was just in too much of a hurry to do it for the 5-gallon. But
wait, you don't have a. You only have 5-gallon hopper or carboys.
I have 3 of them now.
Oh, okay.
So
Does that mist matter?
what?
Does that mist matter? Like all the dust and shit from the grain mill?
I don't think so.
Alright.
Hope it doesn't. Alright, so we just cooled off the first 5-gallon batch in the 30-plate counterflow chiller. I didn't film it just because it a little hectic. I didn't know exactly what was going on. So worked great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ferment them all in their own separate 6.5-gallon carboys. Combine them all into a 15-gallon Sankey keg and serve it. So this is my 10-gallon batch that I'm doughing in right now. So it's at 157. So I've got to get a little bit of heat out of it. But I will film using the counterflow chiller. So you guys will see that. I'll have to bring this thing up to a boil. I'm gonna double batch sparge this, and then bring it up to a boil. Same thing, different day. Same thing, same day. So, all right, I'll get you guys in a minute. All right, so as you can see here, we have 10 gallons, which comes up a lot higher than I thought it would have, and I'm a little bit more drunk than I thought I would have. But it's all gravy, baby. We're gonna be throwing in some 2 ounces of Centennial here as soon as it starts boiling. First 10-gallon batch, so this is gonna be awesome. 2 ounces of Centennial, 2 ounces of Liberty, and then 2 ounces of Cascade to round out this brew session. So here's a cheers to the future beers. Let's get her done. All right. So we got the beer fermenting in the basement. I always put it in a little bit of water. It just seems to help regulate temperature really well. Temperature-wise, we're right at 68 degrees, right where we want to be. I did these Tuesday. It's now Friday night, so it's been exactly 3 days since these were all brewed. So I probably underpitched them, to be honest with you. I did a 2,000 milliliter starter with they lagged for about 12 hours really hard. Really looked like nothing was happening, and then between 12 and 20 hours they kicked up. I came back and they were all doing good. They've been pumping along pretty solid, so they're just kind of winding down. I think that one's kind of really winding down, so All right, I'll let you guys know how they turned out.